Hi Tanvi, how are you doing? Hi Kritika, how are you? Hi Navya, hope you're doing good. Hi Rakshit. Hello everyone. You can keep messaging me in the chat box. Just let me know if you all can hear me. Good afternoon to all of you. Hi Usha, how are you doing? Hope you all can hear me. Tanvi, Kritika, Rakshit, Usha Rani.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you so much for confirming. Hope 2020 has treated you well. We have been indoors throughout the year, frankly speaking. Yes,
Yeah,
and will soon be stepping into the year 2021. So all of you are ready, moving to
yes.
2021?
Yeah,
Good. Okay. So most of you must be students or those who have just finished their graduation. Am I right? Or maybe doing your higher studies.
mm,
So what do you think about finance, the money? Is it an important part of life, or we don't need finance? We don't need money at all in our life.
It's important, ma'am.
Yes, it's an indispensable part of our life. Even one day we cannot think of without money. The moment we step out of a house, we need money, right?
yes.
And nothing moves without money. Why even a man is not valued without money, right? And anyone who is rich
Yeah,
is valued much more than a poor man. Yes or no? Yes, right?
yeah.
So I'm here today to give you a brief introduction of what financial protection planning is. Have you heard of financial protection planning?
Mm,
Have you ever done any finance planning before? None of you must have ever thought of finance planning, right? Finance planning is a very indispensable part of our life. If we fail to plan our finances today, everything in our life may go hayway. As the saying goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. So tomorrow, if we do not have money, can we lead our life well settled? We cannot, right? So financial planning is a very important part of our life. In fact, everyone who is earning right from their first salary should start thinking of savings, doing their savings. Hope you all can hear me and my screen is visible to you all. Just
Yeah,
confirm.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
good. Thank you so much. So to speak to you about finance, finance is we need to plan our finances from the day one we start earning. Right? What is financial protection planning? Have you heard of it? What is protection of finances? See, one may earn money throughout his life, but if one fine day he finds that he does not have money to meet some expenses in his life, then just think of his plight that day, right? He'll feel so sorry for himself that he's not able to meet that day's expenses. So financial planning is the protection of the finances. The money that we earn is very, very important. That is what financial protection planning is. And why do we need this protection of finance, the money that we earn? Do we really need it? Yes, it is very much needed. It is needed to protect our loved ones who depend on us very much. It is the money that gives us the lifestyle, right? We need to plan our finances to be ready to face our future. We never know what kind of expenses may come in future or what hardship we may have to face. So we need to be ready for that today itself. And how can we do that? And who can do that? Frankly speaking, anyone who is earning, who starts earning, he may not be a graduate, but anyone who starts earning can always plan their finances. From the day one they start earning, anyone can start planning the finances. If you start saving today, tomorrow your savings will become big. And the best way to plan your finances is to have a backup for whatever you are earning. We may make lots of wealth today, but tomorrow, if you're not able to give the best of best to our children, to our parents, do you think is it worth it? So that is why we need to plan our finances. And we should be well versed in planning our finances so that we can lead our life, the future life, according to our wish. There are four quadrants in every human life. You agree? The quadrant one is uh, between the age group of 0 to 21, where it's mostly the adolescent age, the immature age between 0 to 21, where a person is busy in his adolescent, the immature, the child, the baby, the teen, the youth age, where he doesn't know what real life is, what the hardships of the life are. Hi, Rajat. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the financial protection planning seminar. Hope you can hear us, Rajat. And the second quadrant is from age 21 to 25. It is this phase where our education would have finished and we'll be stepping into the first phase of making our money, earning our income. And it is during this phase from age 21 to 45 that we start our family. And with the family, the responsibilities grow, right? And as the responsibilities grow, our expenses also keep on increasing. Then in quadrant three, is from age 45 to 60, wherein we have to start thinking of ourselves. See, we may have lots of money during the age of 21 to 45, but it is during this phase only that we need to start thinking of ourselves, like what will we do when we do not have enough income or there is not much of income inflow. It is during this phase that we have to start thinking. And in quadrant 3, when our income starts deteriorating, we need to start think of ourselves, because there will be lots of health issues during that age. And the last phase of anyone's life is the quadrant 4, between age 60 to age 80. And literally during this phase only, a man is devastated, as he has no income flow. Will be at the big age where he will not have support. The children would have grown up, they would have settled, they would have gone away, right? So he literally have no support. Maybe if he's well planned, then good. He can enjoy his quadrant 4. Otherwise, he'll have to literally struggle during this phase. So these are the 4 quadrants of life that we need to keep in mind and look into. And we have to plan each and every phase of our life. How important it is to have a goal in our life, the financial goals. Is it important for us to have a financial goal? Yes. It is as important as for us to have a financial goal as we would take care of our health. As we say, health is wealth. So also do we need to take care of our finances and have a preset goal. There may be many expenses that are coming in our life, the short expenses, the very short-term expenses, the mid-term expenses, the long-term expenses. The short-term expenses may include the day-to-day expenses, like the foods, the groceries, the festivals, the school fees, the vehicle maintenance, the traveling, the term insurance, the medical insurance to meet the medical emergencies. The mid-term expenses may include the funding the children's college, providing for higher education of the children, the trips, excursions, buying a new bike maybe buying a car for self, as the family has already outgrown, and clearing small debts. And again, hospital expenses, the kids' marriage, and again, the long-term expenses. We have to plan for a long term also. Just planning for the short term and the midterm is not enough. We need to plan for a long term too. And the long term expenses include like housing loan, the retirement, which is very important aspect of our life. Then the health expenses, the medical emergencies, right? Hope you'll all agree with me. Living on a budget is very difficult. That is the reason why we should pay ourselves first. What do you mean by paying ourselves first? We have to first see that we are making the savings and then spend the rest of the money. The savings come first. But usually, as we see, people first spend, they say, I want to enjoy my today. And then they say, okay, whatever is left, if it is there, I will do the savings. Otherwise, let it go. And it is this category of people who have to struggle at the end of the year. In fact, we should always use the 50-30-20 rule. In the early years of our life, we should always allocate. You cannot allocate, but 50% of our earnings goes into the day-to-day expenses. When I say day-to-day expenses, it is not the luxury. It is for your housing, for your clothing and for your eating expenses that goes 50%. And it is during this phase that you have a family, many lots of expenses. So during the early years of your life, 50% of your earning goes into this. Then comes the 30% of the earning. The 30% of the earning you spend on things like maybe you want to have a nice mobile, you want to have a nice bike, right? So 30% of your income you spend on these expenses. And then 20% goes into your savings, maybe a term plan, a medical insurance plan. So 20% only you are saving. But as you outgrow and comes towards the quadrant 3 of life, this rule should start changing. It should become 30, 20, and 50. You should start saving more because the family would have already set, your children would have already grown. They would have also come to a life stage where they can take care of their expenses. So it should be the other way around. 50% should go into your savings. Now, how do you plan your financials? You all would have thought of planning your financials, right? Now, there are many ways in which a person can plan the financials. You can have a self-financial analysis. Like you can, if you know that what are your income, what are your expenses, and you have a gut feel, okay, yes, this is what my income is, this is what my expense is. You can do a financial plan by yourself. You can set aside your money. And you should always have a reserve fund for emergencies. Then when you are deciding by yourself, you can always discuss with your better half, your wife or your husband. You can always discuss with your family members, your friends, the close relatives who are well versed, who know how the financial planning can be done. Then comes the professional help. If you cannot decide by yourself how much you can save, how much you should be saving, you can always take a professional help. Nothing wrong in that. There are many professionals who can help you, like CAs. I think there are a few CAs who are CAs in the group studying CAs. Then IT auditors, income tax auditors. You can always take help of the financial advisor. Then you can also take help from the stockbrokers. Stockbrokers, I do not strongly recommend until unless you have a strong backup. You should put your hands or dirty your hands into stockbroking only if you have amassed that kind of wealth and you have a strong backup for yourself. Then another way of planning your financial is leveraging technology. What do you mean by leveraging technology? Now, today, even this presentation is also on the net, and we have been glued to our houses from past so many months, and we are not able to move out at all. So most of you must be depending on technology only. Even the classes are going on net, right? So we can find out how we can plan our financials by browsing on the websites, the blogs, and other social media channels like Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Quora, YouTube, Google Podcast. So the n number of them which you can use. This is called as the leveraging of technology. Now, we've been speaking of financial protection planning. Now, what are its benefits? Is it really helpful to us? Yes, there are immense benefits. Once you start your financial protection, financial planning, it can give you a financial security. It can give you peace of mind. Only when you know that, yes, I have money for tomorrow, you can be at peace, right? If you know that, okay, if there are some medical emergencies that are coming up, and you know that I do not have finances to meet my medical emergencies, will you be at peace of mind? You will not. This is also another reason
Yes.
why finance. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is very important to plan our finances. First and foremost, what it gives is the financial security, then the peace of mind. Then, of course, tax benefit. The government gives us tax benefit under various sections, like Section 80C, Section 80D. There are different tax benefits that financial plannings also give us. Then the main part is the savings. Only if we have savings, we can take care of all the expenses in our life. Early financial planning helps create a legacy. The earlier you start, like it is said, no, every drop of ocean, every drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Similarly, the earlier you start saving, you can create a legacy for yourself. You can leave a legacy for your children. Now, what are the duration of financial protection planning? How do you plan your financials? Like there are different expenses that we have during a phase of life, the short-term expenses, the mid-term expenses, and the long-term expenses. Similarly, you need to plan your finances according to your expenses. The short term may be for 0 to 8 years, the mid-term may be for 9 to 15 years, and the long term, maybe you can take it beyond 15 years. The short term planning would meet your expenses of the daily expenses, the day-to-day expenses. The midterm plannings would help deal with the expenses of the medical emergencies, the children's higher education, the kids' marriage, things like that. And the long-term expenses would be your retirement. You will have to plan for your retirements. You will have to plan for a house. You cannot stay in a rented house your whole life, right? That is one of the dreams of we Indians. We want to give our children the best possible life. We want to have our own house, and we want to get our children married exorbitantly, right? These are the main big dreams of every common man, every man in our country at least. And why do we need to have financial planning at all? Is it necessary? Though we discussed all these things, there are two greatest fears because of which man plans his finances. One of the fear is dying too young, and another fear is living too long. In both, fear is always there. If suppose you have already had your education and you're going somewhere and you meet an accident and you no more there, just think of the parents who have taken care of you, how they have so much of faith in you, they all their wishes lie with you, right? So what would happen to my family? A man is always worried what would happen to my parents. And if he's settled in life, he'll be worried, okay, what will happen to my children, my wife, right? So these are the two problems that man lives in, the greatest fears. And if he's living too long, then also problem. He has to meet all the expenses through his life, the children's education, the children's marriage. He has to create an asset for himself. Then comes the old age. The old age is one cause of concern to everyone. If you're not planning the financials from day one, then mind you, we'll have to repent at our old age. So to make our old age blissful, we need to start planning right from day one, where we start earning. Now, how do you plan your financials? How you just want to ask everyone a question. Okay, you will be earning your whole life, right? And you amassed huge wealth. You would have amassed wealth. But then one fine day, when you get to know that, okay, the money is not enough for me to meet certain expenses, how would you feel? Or one fine day, you may have taken a house, constructed a big house, but if your child grows up and you're not able to give higher education to him, how would you feel? Usha? So in light of all this, we need to plan our finances. And the sure way of planning our finances is taking a term plan. It is the term plan that gives us a backup. No amount of creating any asset, any land will give you security. It is only insurance that gives us security. So there is not so much awareness of insurance in our country, but it is only the insurance that gives us liquid cash in the time of need. No amount of me making asset or anything can give us the liquid cash that insurance can give us. Hope you'll agree with me.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you can share your views of the discussion that we had just now. Hope you agree with me that planning our finances is very important, a very important aspect of our life. So no parents will teach us all this. Even I have learned all this through my life experiences. No one taught me, okay, this is what you have to do. This is how you have to plan your financials. It is only through my life experiences that I've learned all this. And I'm here today sharing this with you people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd like to hear from you if you share your experiences, what you want to say. Navya, Rakshit, Ritika, Rajat. Yeah. Now, since you have been into my meeting, I thank you all very much. And I have also been practicing digital marketing, and I have put together digital marketing tools for you all. You know, digital marketing is a trend of today, right? So I have put together the digital marketing tools, and once the meeting is over, I'll also be sharing with you the digital marketing tools that you can have a look at. And I am planning to build a great community. So what I want you people to join my Telegram group. So you can, I'll just share my Telegram group in the chat. You can just click on this and you can join my community. Can you click on this link, Instagram link, what I've shared? Are you able to click on this link, Instagram link? Can you confirm me? You're able to click on this Instagram link. Hello. You can join my, click on this and join my Telegram group. Are you able to click on the Telegram group? Hello. Rajat, can you all hear me? I'll be sharing with you the my Twitter group. Please click on this Twitter group. Can you click on the Twitter group and put a note what you felt about this financial protection planning that I've been sharing with you? Please click on the Twitter group. Are you able to click on the Twitter group? My Instagram group? Hello? Hello, can you all hear me? Can you click on my Twitter group, my Instagram group, and just leave a note over there? And please click on my Telegram group and join my Telegram group. I'll be sharing with you time and again the new information, the latest information. Thank you all very much that you came into my meeting and heard me so patiently.